Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day, what a Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday out there. Well, we finally made it, that's right, as we are now officially just hours away from the big game as the New England Patriots take on the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51 live from Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas. The Patriots are chasing history with the drive for 5 kickoff at 6:40 p.m. And of course, the big news yesterday out of Houston was the arrival of Tom's mom, Galen. That's right. News speculated over this past week with some numerous interviews with Tom Brady that there have been some very personal family issues cast aside. And this year it was speculated that the media speculated that Tom Brady's mom was ill, as she did not make it to any of the games. If she did, it was a very small amount. And yesterday she made it to Houston. There was a tweeted photo out there, and everybody got a good glimpse of that. And I'm telling you right now, Tom Brady, no doubt visibly excited to see his mom there today. And speaking of the big game, Fox Network will be broadcasting the big game. They expect a high viewer turnout. They're trying to hopefully overcome last year's unbelievable viewership as the most watched Super Bowl. Seattle took on Denver in Peyton Manning's last game with over 115 million viewers worldwide channeled in on that game. Hopefully we can top that tonight. I think we might. And of course, Fox right now, as of broadcast time, has up to 99 cameras surrounding the inside the stadium for the big game. They're looking for one more angle at number 100. With over 180,000 cable feet of wire out there. Can you believe that? You know, there's a multitude of storylines surrounding this big game, and I think the biggest one is going to come if and when the New England Patriots do win the illustrious 5th Super Bowl title, the post-game trophy presentation. You know, you're going to have Robert Kraft, you're going to have Bill Belichick, you're going to have Roger Goodell, and of course you're going to have TB12, Tom Brady up there, all receiving that trophy, and of course Roger Goodell handing that trophy off to them. It's going to be an amazing night to see what happens. You know, if they do win it, and what the reaction's going to be on both sides. You know, will they shake hands? Will they mock each other? Will something terrible happen? Will something good happen? You know, the fans want one thing, the other fans want something else. But I suspect it'll be cordial and so forth. But nevertheless, if you want 115 million plus views to tune in, expect the Patriots win, and that trophy presentation is going to shoot sky high. And speaking of records, the Super Bowl is crashing yet another record. News out of Vegas yesterday. This is the most wagered Super Bowl ever, topping off at $4.7 billion. That's right, folks. I said $4.7 billion are being wagered on tonight's game. They wagered not only on win-loss and so forth, but some of the funny ones here that are wagered on is the coin toss, the kickoff, who gets the first kickoff, who gets the first touchdown, interception, safety, blocked field goals, first penalties, all that stuff. But the line still does say the same. The Patriots are up 3, and the over-under is 59. Now, I want to mention tonight, as always, we have the What a Day Super Bowl recipe album that is up online. Thank you for all sending in your recipes. And a special thanks goes out to Baby Cakes for posting them on the album. And finally, here comes a prediction. Well, not finally, second to finally, my Super Bowl prediction. I'm looking at this game tonight as I would any type of pro wrestling match. You know, the old style pro wrestling, the good guy versus the bad guy. And of course, we know the good guy is Tom Brady, and the bad guy is Roger Goodell. And that match starts out like every other match. It starts out even. There's hype, there's accusations, and so forth. And then the good guy gets the upper hand. He starts to beat the bad guy. And then out of nowhere, the bad guy pulls off the proverbial foreign object. And then he knocks the good guy out for at least 4 games. And as the crowd chants and wills the good guy back to its feet, the bad guy keeps punching and kicking. And finally, the crowd wills his power. And he gets back up and returns from the 4-game suspension. And with the millions and millions of fans watching, the good guy wins the match. And the crowd goes wild. You know, you see where I'm heading with this, folks. Right now, I got my final score predicting at Patriots 34, Falcons 23, Super Bowl MVP Tom Brady. History made, the drive for 5 successful. And let me tell you something. Forget about Maddie. I said MVP last night. Today, Super Bowl MVP is the MVP that you really want, folks. So go Patriots. And what's the story here? You know, of course, the Patriots are yet in another Super Bowl, and we're talking about the Vladimir Putin ring story that's almost like 12, 13 years old. Why? Because Donald Trump supports the Patriots. That's why. Come on, people. Get over that, okay? So why? We got 4 rings. Give them one of them anyways. And finally, as we sit down tonight and enjoy all the food, fun, family, and friends, as well as the big game itself, let's remember the people out there who are keeping us safe from your local, everybody from your local emergency responders to the men and women serving our great country worldwide. Let's pause and reflect for one moment that our freedom and safety comes at a cost to those who sacrifice and serve this great country so we can enjoy Super Bowl 51. So everybody, I'm Joe Lowry. Please be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Let's all remember and savor what could be a historic evening that will no doubt ever be repeated anytime soon. And don't forget to visit my YouTube page, www.youtube.com/Joe Lowry. What a day. I'm Joe Lowry. Go Pats. What a Sunday. What a Super Bowl.